All right, my name is Tanner Ross Gregory. I am Jesus Christ. So, the commands of Moses to stone people to death was a bargain with our primitive urges of violence that we would more readily adhere to a more structured form of government. Okay? Jesus Christ's crucifixion was a means by which we were subdued in our willingness to continue proceeding with those violent commands because we'd evolved past that point. Okay? Now, Jesus Christ put forward some commands on marriage. Some were pretty extreme. One of them, don't marry a divorced woman. A lot of things that had to do with marriage, okay? Now, what that was a bargain with our primitive urges of sexual dominion, that by honoring them, then we will more readily adhere to their more limited form of government, essentially is what they put forward, okay? Lower taxes and all this kind of stuff. So, but, what I'm saying is that I'm Jesus Christ, okay? And my version of this crucifixion type of event was that they made me get obsessed with this woman. They made me having sex with all these different people for days on end. And then that's essentially to subdue you in your willingness to continue proceeding with marriage, okay? I'm Jesus Christ, in case you don't know that, but a lot of people don't know that yet, but I'm Jesus Christ. All this stuff was explained to me by aliens. This is crazy, okay? Now, listen to this. So it gets pretty crazy. So on December the 5th and December the 15th, they made me see this woman pregnant from having sex with other men, okay? And that was a part of my crucifixion. Well, what it plays into is the book of Revelations, where it says that the dragon was waiting to consume the child. And then oh God, the dragon was waiting to consume the child because the dragon represents necessary evil, okay? That's the craziest thing. It's a part of my book. You'd have to read my book to even understand it, okay? What I'm saying is that it's necessary evil because I'm supposed to take over the government. I've already been anointed to rule and everything. They had me pour oil on my head. I didn't even know what that meant, okay? What I'm saying is that that 1,260 days that it's talking about is between August the 10th and inauguration day is 1,260 days. Okay, I'm sorry, it's hard for me to keep up with all this. It's very confusing, even for me. Okay, but that's 1,260 days. Okay, so when you read the book of Revelation, that's what it says. They were swept away and to be kept safe, or swept away, or carried away on the wings of an eagle, or something like this, to be kept for safe for 1,260 days. That's when Donald Trump was inaugurated. Okay, so what I'm saying is that Donald Trump most likely is really just trying to do good things. If you don't know that, I do know that. You know what I mean? And he's playing his hand as well as he can. That dude almost got shot just doing the limited amount of help that he's already done. You know what I mean? It's just, he wants to do right. I know that for a fact because I know that he listens to some of my stuff and then he'll start talking about some of the stuff I'm working on and stuff like that. I don't want to go into all of it, but it does play into the prophecy to help you understand that Donald Trump is trying to do good. He's just a billionaire. He's probably a genius. He might even be smarter than me, So he gets off on gamma and dopamine and all that kind of stuff. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I didn't mean to go into that part of it as much, but just to say that then the child didn't need to be kept safe any longer than that. I have no idea what that means. You know what I mean? But I would say it probably means Donald Trump is just a good guy, so.